If you watched our arrival vlog, you know that we weren't even there an hour and we said we want to come back. Like, when can we come back?
I've been all around the world, every city, every place. Always been a restless girl, but now there's a wind of change. I've never ever felt this way. Longing for you, pick up the phone, catching.
Hello everyone. So we, on our long stretch of what looks like nowhere, on this ride to Epcot.
Yeah, this is a real life example of a vanishing point.
We decided we would go ahead and do our thoughts on our first visit to Vero Beach, because last night when we were eating dinner, Tom's like, because we're sitting in the room because it's too cold to sit out on the patio, though with the balcony, and we're looking at the room, and Tom's like, if you had to pick 3 things you didn't like about this room, what would they be? And seriously, I had an issue. I could not come up with 3 things. And even Tom just had to nitpick.
No, they weren't deal breakers, but
no.
You know, but that was, I think, very indicative of our overall thoughts about the place.
So Tom came up with one first, and what was that?
There is no couch in the room. I think because they're all 4-person studios, they do 2 queens instead of a king bed and a couch. And that was, you know, they had a nice round table with 2 upholstered chairs. That was okay to sit at inside. And you had the balcony, which was really, really okay. But every now and then, I just like to sit on the couch.
So I came up, the thing I didn't like about the room, and there's nothing they could do about it, like it cannot be changed, was that there was no light outside on the balcony. So at night it was very dark. But it had to be because of the turtles. Like, that's where they like come to see to hatch and then take off back into the water. So they're nothing, and you know, buildings are not supposed to have lights like that. So there's nothing they could have done about it because of the area. But that's the only thing that I really just did not like. And then I sat there forever looking throughout the room trying to figure out, is there anything else I actually didn't like? Because like I said, if you...
Oh yeah, well I came up with one, and that was the awkward placement of the toilet paper roll in the bathroom.
Yeah, I mean, they centered it, which if they wouldn't, I told them, I said, yeah, and if they wouldn't have centered it, it would have bothered you because it wasn't centered.
Yeah, it was kind of like, you know...
You just had to kind of reach back to
lean
get
over, reach back, you know.
But no big deal. So after like searching the room, trying to find something negative, I was like, oh, that darn drawer, the bottom drawer of the nightstand sticks. Well, that's not really a flaw in the room design or anything. It's just that particular room had a drawer that stuck. Like any other room wouldn't have had. And that is it. Like, I could not find anything else that I didn't like. And like, if you saw the room review, I mean the room arrival tour, I even said, you know, I check every nook and cranny. I'm sorry, I can't hold this camera still over a bump like that. I look in every little nook and cranny in the bathroom for hair and sand and mold, and couldn't find any when we arrived. So, and that's it. I couldn't even come up with 3. Did you come up with another one?
I think I was getting like, it's like, well, when the closet door was open, the hallway was a little narrow, and you kind of had to position yourself just so to swing the bathroom door shut once you were in there. But
yeah, having to nitpick because
and
we couldn't
the
find
whole point
anything.
is, it's like, yeah, those are nitpicky things, and it was really a very comfortable, very nice room, good sized TV.
And when we came in, like if we would be gone all day and we'd come back, they must have had like the little air freshener in the filters or something in the vent, because it smelled like we were walking into the room again for the first time. And you know, when you're in a room for a while, it starts to smell like you, or dirty socks, or shoes, or food, or something, and it never had to smell like that.
I don't know about her, but my dirty socks don't smell.
So now, thoughts on the resort in itself.
Number one, it just never seemed crowded anywhere. They told us it was, 85+% capacity filled up, but it just never seemed crowded. It was always very comfortable feeling, and everything was so close. I mean, how incredibly close it is from the car to the elevator and the parking deck, and you come up, boom, you get off the elevator, your room is right there.
Always had luggage carts available.
Always, yep. It was just really convenient, really comfortable.
And we really didn't hear people.
No,
like the first night, I know we had somebody in the room because we had a lock off. I know we had somebody in the room beside us because he came out on the patio when the movie on the green started, just like I did. And we never heard anybody in that room. Like, we didn't hear, I mean, of course, we were on the top floor, so it's not like somebody was above us.
Oh, we're 70 miles from Bartow.
So
Hee-Haw Junction, honey.
We're passing a sign that says Hee-Haw Junction.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw, not hee-haw.
Yeah,
Yeehaw.
Different thing.
Yeehaw. So what's the difference between yeehaw and hee-haw? What's the difference?
One was a very popular television show, and the other one's a city in the middle of Florida.
Yeah, but where did yeehaw come from? I thought that was like a cowboy thing.
They got lots of cattle ranches in Florida.
Oh, that's true. I can't wrap my head around that. Like, we just passed a little while ago some cattle out grazing. And I still can't picture cattle in Florida. Just like on one of the trips with the kids, we stopped somewhere to go to the bathroom, and I saw a sign that said, watch out for bears. So I'm like, bears in Florida? Yeah, I don't comprehend. Okay, let's get back to the resort.
Sorry about the whole squirrel thing there, but the other thing to mention is that everyone was very Disney friendly there. And they really had time to engage with you and talk to you as well, but everyone from the lady who was working the laundry cart to offer us 2 boxes of tissues when we needed one. Just everyone was real helpful, real friendly.
Yeah, really, and it was nice for them to have time to talk, because I like to talk, and I like to talk Disney, and not even talk Disney. It's amazing because of where we were. If you watch Curse of Oak Island, how many people around there are familiar with that show because of the metal detecting guy, Gary Drayton, because he's been in that area and metal detected. So that was fun too. So yeah, I had lots of long conversations with cast members, and I always enjoy that, especially when you can tell that they're not, I mean, they don't have to rush because there's not hundreds and hundreds of people around, so they actually have that time with you. And just, it was a very clean resort, and it had so many amenities. I'm not going to go into them all because you can like watch our vlogs. Some of them will be on our family channel, Life's a Whirlwind. But you can watch the vlogs and see all the things that we did. But I will go into detail. One thing we found out later when that we didn't know they had, but on Saturdays, I think, they actually have geocaching. Because we had went for a walk in their nature trail, and we came out by their little pond. And then there was this little planted area with a little orange tree, and there was this coconut shell, half coconut shell, and it had these little painted coins in them, and they had numbers on them. And I'm like, okay, this is too weird. It isn't like somebody just left like kindness rocks or something down. This was, you know, purposely put here. It has to be like a scavenger hunt or a treasure hunt or something. So we went back and asked a cast member, and come to find out those coins are something to do with their geocaching, which we had no idea they offered.
So, long story short, plenty to do there if you wanted to get into some sort of activity, and plenty of places to go and do next to nothing. From sitting on your balcony, reading a book and sipping a cup of coffee in the morning, to just hanging on the beach, to
hammocks and rocking chairs.
Rocking chairs. They even had a few high top tables on an outdoor porch in front of the second story bar looking over the waves.
And let's talk the beach. Oh my goodness, the beach. Not crowded, and just tons and tons of shells. I'm gonna, in case you're not on Instagram or Snapchat, you know, because you can't follow me there because you're not on it, I'm gonna insert a picture.
Like me.
I'm gonna insert a picture of a shell slash stone that I found while I was seashell hunting, and it is of a natural hidden Mickey. And actually, what it reminds me of a hidden Mickey. Caution wildlife along. We're sorry, we're getting sidetracked. There's so many unusual road caution signs. Caution, sandhill crane, caution. What were some other turtles,
crabs.
Crab
was the best.
There was a caution sign that I guess somebody just put up. Kids teeter-totter on a seesaw. Teeter-totter seesaw, yeah. Anyway, what was I talking about?
Just and a couple of general wildlife ones. This one happened to have some sort of hawk or something on it.
No, before the signs. I was in the middle of talking and I got sidetracked. I squirreled again. It reminded me of the Little Mermaid ride at Magic Kingdom. There is a hidden Mickey in the rocks, and oh my gosh, it really reminds me of that. So I'm going to insert that picture now. If you watched our arrival vlog, you know that we weren't even there an hour, and we said we want to come back. Like, when can we come back? And that's a fact. We will definitely be back. And yeah, I can't see, there was no negative experience. Even down to our first day, I turned on the TV and the remote worked, but then the battery died. And Lakeland, you're not Lakeland. Your hair's lighter and you have some gray. Tom called down, and within 5 minutes, I'm guessing, somebody was there, and you know, we got a new remote with working batteries, so we just had no issues. The only negative at first was it took us the elevator a while to get down to us at first, but then that didn't happen again.
Oh yeah. That first elevator, I was like, oh man, is this going to be a thing? And it wasn't. Oh, we're getting ready to get on the toll road here. We have our Sun Pass up here, so we just get to keep going. Am I supposed to? No, you keep go Sun Pass. Okay. It says go Sun Pass. All right. It's telling us Miami
go.
Or North Orlando. Miami, here we go.
No. Orlando. So, anyway, we will definitely be back, and I'm like trying to figure out when. Like, I want to plan. I want to know exactly when we're going to be back. And when we come back, I got 3 different containers worth of seashells. I brought a Cool Whip container to put seashells in. Filled that up right away. We had a cupcake. We bought a cupcake down at the market in the Disney cupcake container. I filled that up, and then we had a to-go container that I ended up filling that up. So I'm gonna bring something bigger for all these shells because there was so many. All right, guys, well, hope you subscribe, hit the bell notification button so that you know when I upload another video and what type, because there's such a variety that I put here on the channel. See you at the parks.
I've been all around the world, every city, every place. Always been a restless girl, but now there's